Thank you. And hello there. It is Sunday, July 7th, 1:36 p.m. is the time, and the temperatures are rather nice, 27 degrees Celsius. I had to think about that for a second. And that was the 83 Jones bus I was just on. And that started its journey up at Donland Station. And we are in the Leslieville neighborhood. As you can see by that mural on the side of that building over there. And this is the Leslie Grove Park just on the right. But this weekend kicks off the start of the Beaches International Jazz Festival. The Beaches is a neighborhood to the east of here, but you could get there along Queen Street here. But there's an event taking place this weekend at Jimmie Simpson Park called the Sounds of Leslieville and Riverside. And that is where I'm heading to. Well, there's a nice patio and another Leslieville mural. Leslieville runs between Coxwell, which is in the opposite direction where that streetcar is heading, and the rail corridor up ahead on the other side of Jimmie Simpson Park. And according to the schedule, the Toronto Jazz Orchestra should be playing when I get to the park. So I'm not sure how long we'll spend there, but we'll take a look around the festivities at the park. This is Burtmount Avenue. And the Crazy Doll House is just up there on the right. It's a house, well, it's pretty self-explanatory, where they have a lot of dolls in their front yard. I've walked by that a few times in prior videos. There's a fair bit going on this weekend in the city. There's salsa on St. Clair. I went to that festival yesterday. There's the Taste of Lawrence going on up in Scarborough. I've covered that the past 2 years, but I haven't covered any of the Beaches Festival, so I thought I would come over here today. There's a nice patio at this Mexican restaurant. I may have got that wrong. That is P-A-S-A-G, Passage. I don't even know what they're serving up. But it is a quiet day in this neighborhood. So after I pass through the festival, I'll probably carry on through Riverside. definitely a day to wear your sunscreen. And we've made it to Pape Avenue. And just south of here, you can see Revival Film Studios. That's in an area known as the Studio District. And Pape continues north all the way into East York up to O'Connor. But it does turn into a residential crossing or a pedestrian crossing just north of Gerrard, and it resumes as a street on the other side of that.
But in-street laundry.
Pawnbroker. I'd be kind of wary of buying a second-hand bike from a place like that. I've been to this place, the East Side Social. And I mentioned there's a number of events going on. There's also a Middle Eastern food festival going on at Nathan Phillips Square. And on Bremner Boulevard, Wine Fest is taking place. The Jazz Festival runs between July 5th and 28th. And there's a schedule online. You can go to beachesjazz.com. This is the first event this weekend. Looks like next weekend there's salsa on the beach. There's the TD Workshop Series. TD Weekend Stages starting July 12th. There's a street festival on July 25th. Maybe I'll cover that as well. And here's a restaurant that's been in the neighborhood forever, and it closed briefly in 2021, only to reopen soon after. Reliable Fish and Chips. Established in 1930. I have yet to try it. Chicago River down. And we're getting close. This is Logan Avenue. I think that might be the Jazz Festival. We can hear off in the distance. So 11 a.m. Christian Overton and Composers Collective played. Now is the Toronto Jazz Orchestra starting at 1:15. It's 1:47, so they should still be on. At 3:30, Little Magic Sam makes an appearance. And at 5:30, Trainwreck. Is the act. And admission here is free. So we'll go take a walk around the grounds. Looks like there's a security check. Some snacks. We need to check.
That's Jenny on the vocals. Yeah. I can't believe that you're in love. We're going to move ahead a number of years now, do something a little bit more contemporary. And when we have a vocalist as talented as Jenna Ree, it's really fun to do some tunes that are a little bit non-traditional in terms of vocal performance. So this next tune is by Hugh Fraser, who was a fantastic band leader in BC. He led an ensemble called Veggie, the Vancouver Ensemble of Jazz Improvisation, for many years. some fantastic players from the west coast of Canada always played in that band. I had the chance to see that band a couple of times in Toronto. Hugh unfortunately passed away far too soon from cancer a couple of years ago, but he's left this incredible canon of music. So we've got a couple of his tunes in the book. We're actually going to play 2 of his tunes today, and this is the first one. This is called The Key of Love. And what you'll notice is that everybody's going to be singing along, but there's no real
Ice cold beer.
an extra instrument in the way. So it's a treat to work with the vocalist in this fashion. This is one of my absolute favorite tunes. I hope you like it as well. This is called The Key of Love.
It's a really neat setup they have. A lot of people just baking in the sun. Take a look at the food trucks just outside of the festival. Water, 99 cents. Nice to see they're not gouging. This is where I'd set up. In the shade. You can still hear the tunes clearly. There you go, beachesjazz.com for more info. I'm going to continue on and carry on through Riverside. They're preparing this area for a future Ontario line stop. That rail corridor is being incorporated into the new subway line. street here on the right is Degrassi. Yes, it is that Degrassi Street where the Kids of Degrassi Street was based on, even though it's spelled differently. So we are out of Leslieville and into Riverside. The greater neighborhood is Riverdale. A lot of people refer to this as South Riverdale. I think if you're into or appreciate jazz music, that would have been a lovely way to spend your afternoon. There's a rather iconic mural here in Riverside, right at the Queen Garden Center. And just across the street is the Opera House. And right in the corner there is the Opera House Grill. It's a music venue. It's one of the more historic ones in the city, and one of the few left now that the Phoenix is closing on Sherburne. That's been operating since 1909. It's also been a cinema in its past. I'm kind of tempted to hop on one of these streetcars. As we get to Broadview Avenue. And this is the Broadview Hotel, formerly Jilly's. Was an adult entertainment venue. It had an interesting reputation. There's Prohibition. They briefly had a location up at Yonge and Eglinton.
Just as hard, full speed, as hard as you go for Boston.
Hopefully all is well. Oh, it looks like there's an event over at Baseball Place. That's where the first baseball stadium in Toronto was located. Back in the 1800s, it was called Sunlight Park. It's like a small little market. Hospitality services, trinkets. Plant-based yogurt. All right, I'll try.
Try some, yeah.
Would you mind being on a video?
Say that again?
Is it okay if you're on a video? It's for
be.
YouTube. It's free advertising.
I can be, yeah.
All
So
right.
Are you trying or?
Yeah, I'll try some.
Sure.
Which one you like to try? The plain, the vanilla?
What do you recommend?
You can try everything you want. And see
Oh,
which one
we'll try the cinnamon.
It's actually pretty good.
I'm a fan of cinnamon. Thank you.
So it has just a bit of maple in it. That's the super.
10 grams of protein per cup.
It's a lot of protein.
In comparison to almond milk, like 10 times more protein.
And you're a Toronto brand?
We are based in Toronto, yes. So those 3 flavors, so they can be found at Farm Boy, Loblaws, and on our website, of course. These 2 are new, like the chocolate and barista. We literally just launched them, so they're available online.
Awesome. That's quite good. So yofit.com, 2 eyes. All right, Farm Boy, Loblaws. All right, thank you. That was very good. All right. I'm not lying. It was actually quite good. Ushi Preserves. They've got a band here. Fun little event. I staved off dehydration a little longer. And we are heading into downtown.
They're probably happy.
This coming up is the Queen Street Viaduct. That'll take us over the Don Valley Parkway, as well as the Don River. Scotting Cabin, 1794. John Scotting had a cabin here back then, and the Don River Bridge, the original bridge, I think, was built in the early 1800s. There's a look at the DVP. and that would be the Don River. And the city has shut down the recreational trail south of Pottery Road. I'm not sure when that'll reopen. And we are at a fork in the road. Queen Street on the right, King Street on the left. This would be where King Street starts to the east. There's the Toronto Humane Society. And this neighborhood on the left is the Canary District. Comes a streetcar. If this is coming my way, I think I'm gonna hop on it. I believe it is. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this one. Not sure. Oh no, it is not. No. I was getting ready to wrap this one up. Let's see. Text 4142, 4142. We can see when the next one coming is. 5:03, 3 and 12 minutes. 5:04, 8 and 9 minutes. I think that's the ticket. It's kind of hot. I'm a little pooped. I may have been up all night. So I hope you enjoyed this one, walking through Leslieville and Riverside and checking out the Beach's Jazz Festival on its opening weekend. Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. There's an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and I have a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. I've got a few minutes to go until the streetcar gets here. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.